crime scene, there is always some evidence left behind. Fingerprints, hair, synthetic fibers, blood. Evidence that when analyzed can usually link a criminal to the crime. In this episode, a brutal rape and murder.
She was beaten very severely in the face and head.
The killer wore a condom, but would his attempt to hide evidence succeed?
It would be my job to determine if the two wrappers came from the same box of condoms.
And a senseless killing of an elderly lady.
There was blood spatter on the walls and the ceiling.
Catching the killer hung on a single shard of glass.
There were prints on both sides as if somebody was grasping that shard to try to remove it.
For these forensic experts, solving crimes is not only a science, it's an art they call dead reckoning.
We felt that the weapon obviously was in the hand of that individual that was wearing that coat. To be able to have that blood spatter, which is pretty instantaneous, it would come back in that direction.
The type of swinging of the knife was evidenced by the flung off blood. The knife would get bloody, he'd lift it up again, and the blood would spatter off and hit the ceiling or the wall.
To prove that the shard of glass with Sammy's print came from the window, CBI agent Jackie Battles literally put the window back together, piece by piece.
My job was to first sort through all the glass by labeling each of the items separately, so that when I would attempt to put any of these pieces back into the window like a puzzle, that I would know from where the glass originated from.
Using a polarizing microscope, making sure the glass matched in 3 dimensions, Agent Battles painstakingly put 40 fragments, including the shard with Sammy's print, back into the window frame. It was a perfect fit.
In this case, it was important for me to place the glass back into the window because it put Samuel Mendez inside the residence where he had no reason to be at the time of the incident.